Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. Alone in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. While you chase the crust and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no end to sight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Stuck with Daddy for life. I'm Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Yes, every single time that puts a smile on my face. I love that song. That is one of my favorites. Hey, Max Lab, how's it going? Linda, how you doing? I saw somebody said, hey, we need a honey badger shirt. Well, amazing enough, we have those. And somebody said here, Shizzy, where's a link to your online store? Well, let me show you how that works. So you go here, you find me like that. And then you go over here and there's this little thing over on the very end. It's called store. You click on that thing right there and look at there. It takes you right to the store. Now I will have some more swag added onto this later. But if you see, there's a whole bunch right there. Like, for example, you got now don't go running out and purchasing these right now, because wait until February, because I'm going to be running a discount. Okay. I'm going to be running a discount, because that's when it would officially open. Okay. I mean, you can still order the stuff if you really want to, but if you want to save a little bit of bucks, just wait until February 1. February 1, then all you have to do is go over here. You click on this and look at there. It takes you right here to the online store. It looks just like this. See, there's the online store. And then you've got everything that's in there. You've got different colors of the fanny packs. You can look and see what those look like. And on the top of it, it'll say Shizzy Whiz Nuts up on the very top. You can't see it here, but that's what it says. And then, of course, I've got a sticker. I've got a coffee cup. It comes in some very, very light, colorful colors, just in case you wanted to get one of those. And then, of course, there's the Don't Badger Me coffee cup, which, if you look at it, it flips around and it's got an image on it on the other side. So it's got the honey badger on it. And then, of course, you've got this one, the t-shirt. Now there's two different types of t-shirt. One of them is a comfort tee. The other one is just your classic crew neck. And then I've also got the sticker that is a welcome to the Nut House sticker. So I know you guys were asking about that. There you go. And if you wait, just wait, you'll be able to get it on a discount code. I understand if you got it already, just know that there will be a discount code coming. So just wait until the new year and or the new month, and then we'll have the discount for you guys. Hey, Levy, that is absolutely wonderful what you sent me. I'm gonna have to stream that probably next week or something, because or maybe I'll do it over the weekend. We'll see, because I've been getting sick. I can tell that I'm starting to get there, which is not a good thing. It's been sort of building up over the past week. So if I disappear for a little bit, that's why. I do plan on having a stream tomorrow and reading the deposition, possibly with Fallstorm. That'll be tomorrow. Tonight, of course, was a little bit of a different story. Um, and I say that in sort of a good way. Well, I guess it could be a good way. It's really an odd situation, and it probably needs a little bit of explanation behind all of it. And I'm gonna hide my avatar, so if I start getting a little bit snoozy, that I don't you don't see my eyes dropping off. So, oh, wrong picture. Give me a second. I'm gonna change that avatar right there. There we go. Yeah, yeah. I didn't give you anything, Shizzy. No, I said Libby. I said Libby. Libby gave me something. You're innocent. Nobody's innocent in this place. Nobody's innocent. He's live, making the haters question who their daddy is tonight. Oh yeah. They'll be seriously questioning who the leader is of this miscreant group of wonderful people. Because oh my, today I was, and this is one of those where I sat down and I was like, there's something going on here that you see quite often in YouTube. It's not uncommon. Okay. And I guess the best way to describe this is that there's a point in these social media structures where people start to turn on one another, and it's been a slow build. To watch this anti Hales media ecosystem just start to eat upon themselves. And it people can sit there and blame Tug or Megan or me or any of the other numerous amounts of people, but that's something you're being blindsided by. It's themselves. They are eating upon themselves. They're feasting upon the ruinous of each other, and you're going to see it happen quite a bit more in the next few months. It's going to get insane. Now, I can almost guarantee that you're going to see the Cankle Twins. Well, more than likely they saw the thumbnail that I had, and of course to bolster their belief of things that are not true. This is absolutely made up. It's fake. There's no way this. No, look. Everything is good over here. And the reason what they'll do, and I don't even have to go over and watch them, and I suggest you don't either. But that's up to you. You watch what you want to, but you're going to see that they're going to have bubbles will show up over there. All of the regular people will start showing up, and they'll start saying, no, there's nothing going on here. And either that, or it's gotten so bad that very few people show up. And it'll be interesting to watch as they will sit there and say, everything is going good here. We're not scared. We're not worried about it. But see, you're already starting to see some of those power struggles, those leadership conflicts, because you've got a bunch of dominant personalities over there. They're going to have disagreements. They're going to start arguing over the same thing. You've seen it already happening. How much have you seen the what is it, his stupid Dave, or the whatever his name, I don't know what his name is, but you saw him all of a sudden start bailing out of this. You saw that Slug left because there, you can only keep this going on for so long. You saw quite a few people going at each other, and this is pretty common inside these social media groups, especially whenever they're not true for what they are, because they're choosing content. They're choosing to, they think that there's some sort of slight against them, and they perceive everything as a slight. And it will be interesting to watch how fast it starts to dismantle, because there is a new sheriff in town, in Bubbles' mind. There's someone that hits a lot harder. They speak a lot clearer. They don't sound like they've got a bag of marbles in their mouth, or just got done gargling a whole ship full of semen. It sounds, it you've got someone that speaks clearly, actually does research. I mean, as crooked as they might be, they still do research, and it's all for the spin. And they're much better at raising the grift. They're much better at raising the money. And it's, you'll see that they'll start getting more of these, what do you call those, ideological purity spirals. They're going to become more extreme in their beliefs, and they're going to start attacking each other for not being true to the cause. You saw that with Shara. You saw that all of a sudden she was on the outs. You saw this, that it initially had started out as general criticism over somebody that they perceive it might be crooked, but the attacks have grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. And next thing you know, the hypocrisy starts really showing. Now, what the one of the next steps is going to be, and you'll see this happening over a period of time, is they're going to start information hoarding. And you're going to see this coming from the new kids on the block. What is it, paint chip and vile PP. They'll start hoarding that information. When Bruce has already been doing it, he's very limited on what he shows the Cankle twins. You know that that's true. He's been very limited on what he shows them, and he makes sure that they only say what he tells them to say. Like, that's his ship, that's his PR team. If you want to make money, you do what I tell you to do. You say what I need you to say. You have only the opinion that I tell you to have. Now they'll say, no, 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 we're our own people. We think our own thoughts. Of course, you like to think that. But the more that you fight it, the more that he's going to only hold back. He's only going to show you what he wants you to see, and they'll start questioning. And then they'll start questioning, why did you bring these new guys in? Oh, and he's going to say, "What it's going to do so well for you." You have to understand that the two chunky monkeys that he brought in, those two right there, they're paid attack team. That's what their goal is. They are paid to be on the attack constantly. They're no different than Bruce. They're no different than Bruce. They're in the same aspect. They understand exactly what he wants done. They know how to make money off of this. They've done it before. They know how to flip-flop. They know how to change things up. And they hope by going after Tug that things get quiet. because he's too busy having to defend himself against their attacks. That's the reason why they started in on calling him anti-Semite and all these other kinds of things. Eugenics, I think, was something else they used. Yeah, it falls flat. But for them, they think that they're getting the edge up because now he's having to go, oh my God, what are these guys doing? They take away from his ability to do things, or so they think. They just don't know Tug because they've never run into anybody like Tug that outsmarts them on every turn. And that was why Bubbles had to go and get someone new. He had to find somebody new because the old team wasn't working. There was too many questions about them. Way too many questions. They had much different strategic interests in this. They were more about the money. More about the money, because you're going to see there's going to be disputes about all the money that's being raised. Those disputes are already starting to shine through. It's mainly the donations, sponsorships, monetized content. They're going to be going, well, we deserve to get a little piece of this pie. But there's too many questions about the way that they've been handling their money, the way that they've been handling their situation. It hasn't been working well for them. Yeah, they're gonna need scapegoats for all the mistakes that are made up till now to keep their following. It'll have to be someone at their top. They'll try secondary, but eventually L1 and L2 or twos, yeah, they'll turn on each other. They always do. Now I can tell you that they'll give them those reassurances like, oh, we would never do that. Never, never. Then they must not have been around YouTube for very long. What if you want to see a true way that these things happen, all you have to do is just go look back at all of the fools that have done this already. Oh God, what was that guy's name? I didn't know who this was. I actually had to search because somebody else had mentioned it, and it was this guy that's I guess he's gay or something like that, and likes straight guys or something. I don't know what the hell the deal was, but apparently he started like calling out all of these YouTubers, and the YouTubers went back on the attack. So he went from getting over 1 million views a month. We're in like hundreds of millions of views a month, to all of a sudden his fame faltered, and now he's lucky if he gets just a few hundred. I mean, it happens all the time. Stark has no clue what's going on. It's his wife. It could be. Hey, how's it going, man? Welcome, everybody. Yeah, like I said, this won't be a super long stream tonight. It's just, I know that I'm starting to get sick, and I probably need to get a little bit more rest tonight. But I wanted to sort of call these things out because I found that they were pretty important to, not be worried, not be burdened by all of this, because as I said, these folks right here, their alliances are going to keep shifting. You've already seen a big shift of people saying, "Listen, I don't want to have any part of this ecosystem that they've got going on. They know too much. They've walked away. They said, I'm not getting in the middle of this. I don't feel like being in the middle of a lawsuit," because they've put themselves in a position of what they've done is being liable. Now, part of this cycle is information hoarding. So like in the early stages of this, they will say that they have this sense of unity, camaraderie. They're going to share the inside jokes. They're going to have strategies. They're going to have private frustrations in DMs, group chats, calls. But as time passes, they start saving those receipts. They start getting screenshots. They start getting recordings, emails, or any form of digital evidence just in case they might need it later. Now, this is whenever this hoarding happens. They start getting mistrust among their allies. They start hedging their bets just in case of those future betrayals. Then they start getting these little power plays. They start holding on to that dirt because they know that it's going to give them leverage over the other people. And if one person is caught saying something questionable, then they start collecting dirt on others just as a deterrent. And then, of course, when things go south, they have ammo to protect their reputation or attack their former allies. How many times have you seen this on the YouTubes that all of a sudden someone says, well, here's your DM. Well, here's my DM. This is my DM. No, this is your DM. And look what you said to me. Taking these things out of context. It's one of the things that people do on the YouTubes that I don't understand. That's not a part of my lexicon. It's like if I have a disagreement with somebody, I go elsewhere because I don't want to give them any power to come back and try to attack me for anything. And they can show whatever receipts they want to. Have fun. I'm not going to engage. To me, that's not good content. Of course, these private conversations, those things are going to turn into ammunition. And it's already starting to happen. They're starting to turn on one another. Of course, they've got bubbles there that's telling them, well, these are private attorney confidential conversations. And it's going to get to the point where there's going to be scorched earth. That's where it's going to end up, because no one's going to win in this. The leaks usually expose everyone's bad behavior. Once the DMs and the private conversations are leaked, no one in that group is going to ever be seen as trustworthy anymore, even the leaker. And of course, if these leaks involve defamation, threats, or private information like doxing, some members may find themselves facing some lawsuits. And these people that once had those loyal supporters, they're going to find themselves ostracized. Even the defenders know that associated with is silly and risky. If someone has monetized their content, those leaks can make them radioactive to sponsors, their platforms, and most importantly, their own audience. Now, the reason why this keeps happening, okay, is because social media rewards that conflict. Leaked DMs go viral faster than regular content. Engagement spikes of the factions whenever they feud publicly. The viewers become invested in the drama, just like it's a reality TV show. Creators, influencers all know this. Some of those will actually intentionally orchestrate leaks as a strategy to destroy their opponents while keeping themselves relevant. So even when those leaks backfire, they keep those people talking just to generate content, which fuels the algorithm. Some people say, I didn't want this to happen, but in reality, the moment information hoarding starts, someone usually is going to use it. How's it going, Pam? How's it going? Love all the different views for this channel. I've got some great people in here. I enjoy my chat. They come in just to have some fun. Yeah, I don't go to the hate channels because I don't go to the hate channels like them. I was always told, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Always make sure it's the truth, or as close to the truth as you can possibly muster. And I mean, if you wanted to avoid this, if you want to avoid this crap, if you're part of this little online faction, don't ever say anything privately that you wouldn't want leaked. Ever. Anything that can be in group chat, that can be screenshot, any phone call that could be recorded, any secret alliance could actually eventually fall apart. The safest part is not to engage in this faction warfare at all. If it's unavoidable, the next best thing is keep the receipts only for personal protection, not as ammunition. Never let the disagreement turn into a public meltdown. We've seen those happen. And also recognize early signs of those leaks before they happen. Because once it starts, nobody comes unharmed. And it's already starting over there. We've seen it happening. You don't see you see little bits of it here and there, but you'll see that as soon as it starts happening, you'll see bubbles come showing up because he wants to make sure that his people are taken care of. Now, whenever it gets to the legal and ethical boundaries, now this is another part of it that will really cause him to self-destruct. So at the start of this, most of these will convince themselves that they're the good guys. Okay. They claim to be calling out bad behavior, holding people accountable, or just speaking the truth. However, as their targets don't back down, or worse, they fight back, they feel the need to escalate. And we've seen that. They've escalated it quite a bit. They start going after content, behavior, statements, mocking or making fun of them. Immediately, they did that. And then they start encouraging others to do the same thing. Then you start getting mass reporting to deplatform people. They start flooding comments and DMs with insults, start tracking online movements obsessively, which we've seen that because it's happened over here. As soon as somebody comes on my stream, they start reaching out to other people because they want to tell them what's going on. Now, the part where it starts getting into the unethical behavior and illegal behavior is they start posting personal addresses, phone numbers, family details. Then they start spreadingly knowing false statements to harm reputations, such as calling a DUI guy an anti-Semite. Now, they also will start encouraging violence, whether explicitly or through coded language, which we've seen that happen to DUI guy, not to DUI guy, but to Tug. Now, then this is where it also starts becoming a little bit more important is they start falsifying screenshots, video edits, AI generated proof. So at this stage, that group stops caring about right or wrong. They just want their enemy destroyed. They cheer when a target loses their job, gets harassed, or faces mental distress, as they've done with Jeremy. But what they fail to consider is that once these actions become public or legal authorities get involved, the group itself becomes the real target. Now, once that lawsuit is filed, those that participated in that harassment, they realize that they're legally exposed. And law enforcement starts looking into those threats. They start looking into that stalking. They start looking into that doxing. And then accounts get banned for breaking terms of service, making people realize they've gone too far. And then they will start attacking publicly. The person they attack exposes their tactics, making them look unethical. And when this happens, the blame game all begins over again. Once it's clear that those real consequences are coming, that self-preservation is going to kick in. Everyone's going to start denying involvement. They're going to shift the blame. They're going to distance themselves, cooperate with the popo. Yeah, at this stage, they're going to start leaking those internal discussions. Remember those DMs, those voice chats? They're going to leak those to law enforcement because they want to avoid that personal liability. They're going to start deleting tweets, scrubbing accounts, and deactivating. Well, by then, sweet jakes, it's too late. Screenshots are already in existence. Backups are already there. Nothing is deleted off of the YouTubes. Nothing is deleted off of your Facebook account. They can subpoena all of that stuff. Once this happens, they are going to lose, and it's going to be permanent. Their credibility will be shot to death. It'll be gone. Those legal consequences are going to cost them a lot. They're going to get completely burned out because they have become pariahs. And it's not just them. Then you're going to have the backlash from all the people that support them. That is the next step. That right there is the part that you want to avoid. That next step where where you just lose any bit of credibility, every bit of self. Good afternoon. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate you so much. Let me get you some stickers. I set them down over here. Thank you. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. That is very kind of you. And we're bedazzling the helmet tonight. Oh, we're making it sparkle and shine. Look at that right there for you. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate you. Yes, good afternoons. And this is something that I've watched. If you've been around on the YouTubes long enough, you've probably seen it too. You've probably seen it with different people. Like one day they're there, and the next thing you know, they're gone. It's because of all this internal fighting. And that's why you choose the people that you want to be around. If you want to be around people that hate each other, then you're welcome to do that. What was that? Something just happened on Tug's stream. He had to leave on a dime. No super chats or nothing. I know your stream, but will you please check on him? Okay. Well, it could be he has family. He has family. More than likely had to take care of a child. I'm sure he'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. I can reach out and make sure that everything's okay. Most likely it's with a child or something. So don't you worry. Tug will be just fine. He's a big boy, and he'll reach out if there's something going on. I mean, if it'll make you feel better, I'll give a little shout out to him. Just make sure that everything's good. Everything's good with him. Let me see, where is it? Is worried about Tug. Make sure he is okay. There we go. Yeah, I sent I sent a message, and I'll make sure that he gets it. Make sure that is worried. If there is anything I can do. Okay. There we go. I'm sure everything will be just fine. Thanks for checking in on him. No, not a problem. Not a problem. Tug's good people. Want to make sure that he is okay. Well, and see, I wrote some of these points down. It's a little bit easier for me to read these things. So the problem is a lot of these people think that social media is a shield, that they can do these kinds of things behind people's backs, because it's private DMs, and these are all private DMs. And the thing is you should never ever engage in doxing, threats, illegal harassment, refuse to participate in mass reporting or deplatforming tactics. Okay. And whenever you walk away, you should walk away because they're trying to justify unethical behavior. And you should also recognize that anyone willing to break legal and ethical lines will eventually turn on you. Okay. Just remember that whenever you're doing these kinds of things. because there's folks out there that believe it's okay. It's okay to cross the line if it helps out their cause. And sometimes they're doing it just for content. It's one of the most dangerous things that I've seen happen since I've been here. I've seen people be doxxed. I've seen people be doxxed and completely leave the YouTube because it's gotten really bad. And this is what you're starting to see happen over there. It's a cautionary tale. And I did write a nice love letter to them that I thought I would read for you guys, because it is a cautionary letter. Mm, It's a very cautionary letter, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. Just in a little bit, not right now, but letting you know. See how jeweled up it's getting. Before you know it, it's gonna be badass. You didn't get the babies off all. No, we just got to get a few more people in here. Get a few more people in here. Once we get you fine folks loaded up and ready to go, that's whenever we'll get it read out to you guys. We'll make it good. We'll make it really good. As always, it gets better. And where is what I was looking for? Like I said, I had a bunch of notes here. So where was it? The there it is. And it is going to get right there. Here it is. Nope, that's not the one. I just have to pull this one out here. The ideological purity spirals. Hold on. And it'll take me a second. There we go. And it's coming. Give me a second. What? Hey, how's it going? I don't chat much, but you become your family. Every prayer asked for is given. Oh, that's awesome, Fat Grandma. I love that. Always giving love to people. That's what we need here. We need more of that love. Tug Raid, welcome, Dawn Messenger. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. And tomorrow I will be doing the deposition. I just wanted to make sure that I reach out to my peoples, because it's not a very long deposition. It's not long at all, but I thought it would be nice to have the voice in here. The Reverend Shockett would be the voice I'm looking for. And if he's available, then I'll do it tomorrow, probably early on. Has already reached out to Doug. Yep, I have already reached out to Doug. When he answers, we will know. Calm down. It's okay. It's all right. As soon as we find out anything, most likely, and there's always a possibility that he just hit the wrong damn button. There is that possibility. I've done that before. Oh, and then there's also, I've had emergencies come up. One time I was streaming and my power went out. And then another time I was streaming and my basement flooded while I was in the middle of a stream. So yeah, I didn't give too much explanation except for I gotta go. So you just don't you worry about it. Tug knows how to handle himself. Click, tickle, and flick that. You know what I'm talking about. Makes Shizzy giggle. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Of course, I laugh about a lot of stuff. Just saying. Okay. Now, another one of the more destructive forces is this ideological purity spiral. Okay. And it's because of this common cause that they have against Jeremy. They're going to collapse under their own extremism. Okay. because as it grows, they're going to start demanding a bit of purity. Okay, those it's going to be really hard to keep up with it because they're going to have these evolving standards. They're going to start changing. They're like a little cult, and it happened because the intentions weren't pure coming into it. As they've said multiple times, they just don't like Jeremy. They're in their core beliefs is they believe Jeremy is a liar. That's what they believe. They believe that Jeremy is a liar. Okay. And when you've got this group that comes out and that's their sole goal is to tear someone down, it starts to fail. When it starts to fail, Bubbles knows that they've got internal issues. They've got internal legal issues. There's a possibility for the shenanigans that they've been playing that they could be facing another lawsuit, almost as if somebody has said, if you don't stop, you're next. If you don't stop defaming me, you're next. Let this play out in courts. Stop defaming me. Don't reach out to the person on the other side because there's sanctions. If you do, stop, please. Stop being difficult. Stop making my life hell. But what has happened? What has happened? They didn't stop. They kept going and going and going. Wasn't Russ the Sus supposed to be deposed this week too? Yeah. So was Marla. So was Stark. At least Stark showed up. From what I understand, that the Lees think they're immune to not having to come and be deposed. Could they have been there? Oh, absolutely. But they chose not to be. Worrying is a full-time job. Don't be worried. Don't be worried. It'll be all good. This is where it starts turning ugly because although the case is not even happening, you've got I mean they're not under judge's orders to be sued. They don't have to worry about having an attorney. I mean, they can have one there for a deposition, but all you have to do is answer the questions truthfully. And they're not there to trip you up. They're a fact-finding missions. That's what depositions are for. I think that it would be it would be a good idea if they got an attorney to represent them because they can't keep their loud mouth shut. And then whenever it's open, it usually sounds as if they're eating a whole pizza from the backside out. I mean, it's amazing to me that someone sounds that way, but hey, not my problem. Not my problem. Got a face for radio and a voice for I don't know, a shower room chorus, I guess. LT isn't L1 isn't hacking into her what? I'm sorry, I can't read that. L1 isn't hacking into her mic as much as after getting called out. Now we get her chewing her cud. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry. That was good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just oh, sorry. That was too much. You would think that the lawyers would know the difference between emotion and emailing the court clerk. That's what you think. They have filed, and according to Larry, that they're going to get an extension, or Stark is getting an extension. So we'll see how all that goes. Um, that's amazing. But of course, we'll just have to see what the judge has to say. Once those documents are unlocked, we'll know exactly what's going on. Now that's the eating peanut M&Ms. Oh, that's not, that sounds about right. Just oh, I mean, uh, sorry, that shouldn't be. I shouldn't be laughing at the misfortune of somebody's, tonsils being like in their mouth. Uh, sorry. But you have noted. I mean, you guys, I'm sure, have seen this coming on the backside of all of this. I'm sure that you saw all this was going to be coming. It happens all the time. See, this is why I've surrounded myself with people that I trust, because I don't ever feel the need to take pictures of DMs. It's like I've never even thought that way. That was the most interesting thing to me whenever people were just like, well, I got this DM and that DM. It's like, holy cow, they actually said that. I was like, how did they do that? It's such a boom. I didn't even realize that people would do that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just never said anything that I would be ashamed of. So yeah, pretty much anything that I've said it. If it came out that Shizzy said X, Y, or Z, you'd be like, okay, sounds good to me. Glad to know that. I don't remember saying it, but okay. And that's why I think they cut me off really quick whenever I start destroying them with my emails. My letters. Speaking of letters, I do have the letter. All right, we've got over 500 of you fine folks in here. I think it's time to get the letter out. I'll have to pull it up here shortly. Give me a second. It's good. It is really good. I got to put this thing on straight, I think, or something. Just you wait. Just you wait. This letter's going to be so much fun. Let me find it and make sure that I have it. Well, I had it. And then where did I put it? Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, I know where it is. It took me a second. I had to remember where I put the damn thing. Da 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 da. Oh my. There it is. And that one. And then we've got that one. And we're going to convert this to, thought I already did. Convert it to an Adobe PDF. There we go. And we'll save it there. Oh, it almost missed. Oh no, almost. Oh, you came in just in time. Yeah, we've got a letter we're going to be reading. It's going to be coming up real soon. A second. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yes. Oh yes, you guys are about ready. Oh yes. Time for the music. Cannot forget the music. Gotta have the music. I think that's loud. Let's bring down the volume just a little bit. There we go. All right. Share the screen and let's get this thing going. Dear Cankle Twins, oh, how the tides have turned. 1 minute you're the rising stars of Bruce the Bubbles Madskin's legal clown show, and the next you're getting shuffled off stage while he brings in a fresh batch of grift-hungry cronies. Well, it must be hard watching your beloved ringleader swap you out for the dynamic duo of Desperation Paint Chip and McVile PP. Well, let's start with Paint Chip. You've got to be feeling a little bit insulted, huh? He's twice the size of you and even more of a legal guru than you are. I mean, Bruce couldn't have picked anyone. He chose a convicted felon with a history of scam artistry so bad that even the New York legal system had enough. Dick, I'm sorry. Richard is best known for creating fake lawsuits, running shady political ops, and getting himself sentenced to 4 years in prison for fraud, extortion, and general scumbaggery. Well, don't take my word for it. Look it up. United States v. Richard Luthman and see it for yourselves. If there's anyone more suited to Bruce's particular brand of slime, well, it's this guy. But hey, don't feel too bad. He's not completely replacing you. He's just helping to take the grift to new lows. Speaking of lows, how's that money feeling? I bet it's drying up a little bit now, isn't it? Well, of course, there's McVile PP. What a fine addition to Bruce's ever-expanding PR catastrophe. Here's a guy who's so desperate for attention, he's out here waving his tiny little microphone around, begging for people to take him seriously. Well, you've seen how he operates, right? He jumps into a situation he barely understands, picks a side, usually the wrong one, and then demands people give him interviews so he can write hit pieces that make him look like he has a clue. Well, you have to love how he's running around trying to $10,000. Because let's be honest, grifting ain't cheap. Oh, and boy, McVile, PP, and Paint Chip sure have been busy. Dick is already out there attacking Megan Fox with the most disgusting, unhinged videos imaginable. That's more than you could do. While McVile PP is running around calling that umbrella guy an anti-Semite. Or is it Mike? I forget. They sort of work in unison or together. Because when in doubt, just start throwing around the worst possible accusations with zero evidence. Sounds familiar, right? That's the same playbook you two used. But now instead of you leading the charge, you're sitting in the cheap seats while Bruce's new pets are taking the center stage. Now you must be asking yourselves, why, Bubbles? Why? Oh, why would you ever do this to us? Well, the answer is simple. Bruce needs people who look credible enough to push his nonsense while keeping the grift going. You two? You've been too obvious for too long. The sob stories, the constant contradictions, the blatant lies, it's all gotten a bit stale. But don't worry. Bubbles isn't fully cutting you off. No, he'll throw you a little bit of tidbits here and there, just enough attention to keep you from getting too angry. Because he knows better than to completely lose his most devout little minions. So what now? Do you double down? Do you beg Bruce to let you back into the inner circle? Do you start fighting for attention, hoping to prove yourselves useful again? Or do you just finally realize you've been played? Well, my money's on you sticking around like the good little pawns you are, because at the end of the day, this isn't about truth, justice, or even revenge for you. It's about staying relevant. Enjoy your front row seats to the mess you helped create. I hope the crumbs Bruce throws your way are good enough to keep your egos fed. All the best, Shizzy Wiznut, not even pretending to ever feel sorry for you. I've got that timing down really good on the music, I think. I think that works really well. Oh, bravo, bravo, Tissimo. Oh, thank you. Your love letters are so beautifully sarcastically truthful. I can't help but love them. Well, thank you, Tracy. I try to keep them relevant to what's going on, and just have a little bit of fun with them. It's all about having a little bit of damn fun. That's what they missed out on. For them, it's all about hatred and horrible things and being cruel to one another. I mean, I found you get more flies with sugar than with anything other than that. And thank you for the tender. I appreciate you very much. My beautiful people, wonderfully verbose always as always. Well, thank you. BBB just confesses he's the one who did everything on the thumbnail case. As long as Stark is a lawyer, it's legal. Doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter, except that, it starts pushing on legality. And of course, they've yet to have the judge rule on this. But hey, you do you. You do you however you want to do it. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this one of those days that it's going to be that they finally lose it, get unhinged, start attacking one another, because they will start attacking one another. It always happens. It always happens as soon as if you don't trust the people that you're streaming with, if you start not trusting them, which apparently they don't, because they say that they've got all kinds of screenshots of Shara. They've got all kinds of screenshots of what Lynette said, of what Bruce has said, and of course what Slug had. Every single person that they interact with, they take screenshots of those conversations because they never know when they can use that against somebody. That's not a way to live. That really is not a way to live. I've never understood that. I just don't understand that. I understand people taking screenshots to protect themselves, but if you don't trust the people that you're streaming with, then don't freaking stream with them. Say, I respectfully decline to stream with you ever anymore, or just ghost them. That works too. I've seen that happen. I've done that. I started not trusting people that I was around, and instead of continuing on having conversations, because I knew that everything that I said would be recorded. Every question that I had would be recorded. I said, you know what? I don't trust these people anymore. I'm out of it. I'm out of this situation. I was around when there were people that were going after you know people's livelihoods. I don't like that. I don't like seeing people's livelihoods get destroyed. I think in the YouTube space, there's room for everyone to do well, to make great content or make shitty content that people love. Whatever you want to do, there's lots of room here for you to do it. It's whenever you start going after somebody's livelihood that becomes a problem. Um, he's not feeling well. He's not alone, so he'll be okay if he needs to go to the hospital. He will. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I knew he got me sick. Doggone it. I'm feeling sick too, Meg. I'm sorry to hear that he's feeling ill. Doggone it. That sucks. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate you for looking in on him. That was very kind of you to do. You didn't have to, but it's good. Good that you did. Good that you did. Yeah, I just saw your message. Yeah, doggone it. I hope he gets to feeling really, really much better. Sorry. This is as bad as Biden and funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everybody came over here, Megan, and said Tug just ended the stream. No super chat reading or nothing. They were concerned for him. And I said that, I'm sure that everything will be okay. So, but I did reach out. So thank you very much for letting everyone know. There we go. Thank you. Right there. That is for you, Marcus. And if I had a bigger star, I would give one for Tug because he needs the thoughts and the prayers today. So send out those thoughts and prayers for Tug. Make sure that you're happy that he's that he feels it all the way in Tennessee. Even if you're in the UK, you can still give a little prayer. Oh my gosh, love it, I love it. Uh oh, went to hospital last week. They didn't find anything. Oh, okay. Oh, I hope Tug will be better. Yeah, that's all you can hope for is Tug feeling much better. Um, I mean, it's as soon as he knows something, you'll know something. No, I've been I was telling everybody earlier whenever I started up the stream that I've been feeling ill also. It's just from old age, old age, and I probably got around too many sick people over the past couple of weeks. It happens. It happens. Yeah. It's that time of year that I get sick, and what'll happen is it'll happen on a Friday. That's usually whenever I get sick. I don't know why, but I guess Friday something in my brain kicks in. I shut down, and then I'm sick throughout the whole weekend. So I never get to enjoy the damn weekend. And then after the weekend's over, I feel good. I hope that's not the case. That's not the case. I can tell because I'm feeling a little hot where it normally would be like getting a little bit of the cold shivers, that kind of thing. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's a like every like 3 or 4 years I get really bad sick. The rest of the time it's just like over a weekend. You need to what is it? You need to airplane jump seat belt too. That would be funny. Oh, but no, I wear more clothes than that. At least lately. Yeah, prayers for Tug. Thank you. Thank you guys. Lots of prayers for Tug. Also, that time of year, too many people closed in for too long, especially south of where I am, where people got cold and snow and they're not used to. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm in the south, so yeah, getting a little bit of snow, getting a little bit of rain, moisture, and then it's going to warm up. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm not being fooled by that. Oh, speaking of, I'm smoking some beef short ribs. Yeah. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to be smoking some beef short ribs, and that they're going to be low and slow. Those things are going to be cooking almost all day. Yeah, it's going to be so good. I'm sitting there picturing that bark in my mind, the smell of apple wood just wafting in through the house, because you can't avoid it. You just get that nice smoker kicking in. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't he be? I told you that's what would happen. Yeah. He's telling no, everything's fine. You're good. You're good. It's okay. It's okay. Don't you worry about it. No. I just had to get them to do this thing for me. It's okay. No. They don't know what they're talking about. They're doing this just to rattle you. No. I know how these people operate. I've been around the YouTubes a while. They've been around long enough that they should know that everything that he's saying, because as bad as he burned Shara, as hard as he went after her, do you as hard as they've gone after Shara, do you think that isn't going to come back on them? So delusional. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Don't panic. You'll see it all the time. You see it all the time. Listen and believe was meant to enslave you. Exactly. Exactly. That is the truth of it all. Um, Now we saw these kinds of things happen, and Megan could tell you she's seen these kinds of things happen inside of these little ecosystems where people just start turning on one another. Um, and like I said, whenever the fighting becomes too much, you're going to see these people jump out. Like people bail, like they just don't want to have any part of it, and you've seen that happening. That's like if you look at the like their what their social media numbers are doing, like their super chats look like, what their uh engagement looks like. I mean, having a few thousand views on a stream means a lot. But whenever you start hitting those numbers in proportion of what you're doing, and we're not talking about the hate watchers, we're talking about having people that come in, they're in your stream, they're engaged. And that's pretty telling of where those things are. Oh, thank you so much, Knock It Offler. Good evening. Yeah, Knock It Offler's probably Knock It Offler's seen this kind of stuff happen too. I'm pretty sure of it. Has seen these kinds of things happen, watching the little ecosystems eat themselves up. And it's best to just not engage. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't engage with them. Whenever the infighting starts, and I will tell you that whenever the infighting starts, it's best to just walk away. And if you know, let me put it to you this way: if for some reason, which I don't ever see this happening, Megan and Tug and I start arguing with one another and going after each other, just please do me a favor and unsub from me at that point. Serious. Just say, see you, Shizzy. I'm done with you. Do me that favor. Because whenever I see my numbers disappear like that, then I might take a second thought and decide to do something a little more productive with my damn life. Don't let these people do that. Just say no. Exactly. See, Megan knows what I'm talking about because she's seen these things happen. She's like, agreed, me too. Because if I have to sit there and show receipts on people, if that's the kind of attitude that I have to have towards people, then why in the hell am I hanging around them in the first place? That's the way I've always viewed these kinds of things. If you start with that shit because you're doing it to protect yourself, I understand. But if you're doing it so you can use shit against other people later on, you're worthless. You're a worthless piece of shit. Trust the people you stream with. That's why I enjoy Expert so much. I don't have to worry about that crap. If he screenshots stuff, I don't care because it's nothing I don't say to him that I wouldn't say to him behind the scenes in front of other people. That I just don't care. that's why I like that's why I like Volstorm. That's why I like Dictionary Diva, because they don't play that game. That's why I like Valhalla. He doesn't play that game. Now, he might be around people that do, but he doesn't. Not that I've ever seen. I mean, I've had some pretty in-depth conversations with the man, and he's like one of the nicest people you meet. Everybody loves him. I told Shizzy if I ever get mad at him, I just won't ever hear from me. Again, I won't stream about it. Exactly. Well, I do ask that if I do something that's like a problem, let me know. I don't get upset whenever people say, "Hey, you're screwing up over here. You're doing this." I've had somebody do that for me, like twice. Say, you might want to stop doing this or that. I think it was Max Murrah. Yeah, it was Max Murrah that I was getting ready to do a stream that was going to rank my mods. Oh yeah, that was going to turn into a mess. Oh yeah. You'll know. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be right up in my grill. See, see, Megan knows that she could call me up at any time and say, "Hey, I'm going to hurt you if you don't stop doing X, Y, or Z." Not that she'd ever cause me physical harm, but she would say, "I'm about to cut you off." Yeah, we talk. Yeah, I'll know, but no one else will. Exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Because, destroying someone's reputation on the YouTubes is not what I enjoy doing. I don't think that anybody should have their reputation destroyed on the YouTubes. That's a streamer. If people are doing screwed up things and you're spotting it, then you should call them out. That's one of the reasons why Bubbles wanted to be over here. What did Megan say tonight? He wanted to get his mac and cheese shoved so far. Like, eat it. Mac and cheese. Oh, me either. I hate that crap. Yeah. No, there's too much. There's too much love over here. It's much better to find like something that interests you, stories that interest you. Talk about those, and and see things for what they are. This is a beautiful place. You've got all these lovely people that come here, they hang out, they listen to you for a few hours, they laugh with you, they cry with you, they hear your music, they hear your stupid rantings and ravings. I mean, I even that particular stream at that point in time, I was maybe getting 20 people watching the stream. That I joke not. That was my numbers were so low. And that first stream that I did like that was meant to, I don't think it was intentional, but I don't think anybody would have had hard feelings about watching my channel get destroyed. It would have given them content. I know the alphabet. Can I please have a star? Ah, yes. Yes, ladies and pets. You can have a wonderful star. You know the alphabet. I love it. Oh, you guys are awesome. Doggone it. There it is. Your star was being difficult on me. Let's see. Let's see if we got some. We do. We have some virgin material right there. Don't worry, the tips are only the tips are touching on that one. Thank you so much, Lindy. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Oh, so what? Yeah, Megan's you want to go is a very scary mama bear. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to have Megan in that aspect. It is dangerous. Megan Fox, I have never heard that before. Yeah. Well, I do have something for you guys. I was gonna play it the other night, but I couldn't find it. I updated a song, and it's a little bit of country. It's a little bit of rock and roll, but it holds dear and true to me. And it's something that I recorded a while back, and I couldn't find it. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed that I couldn't find it. And so I had to go searching for it. And it took me a while to actually figure out where I had left it at. And now I've got to find it again. So give me a second. And it will be, let's see, doggone it. Now the name of it slipped my mind. Let's see. Go to right here and open the file location. Yes, that is the one. I want to make sure that this is the correct song. So I put this one together. It was really fun. Let me see if I can find it here. Make sure this is the right one. It is, because I've got 2 copies of it. Oh, yep, that's the right one. Nope, that's in the wrong spot. That's in the wrong spot. I know that is in the wrong spot. Is it this one? Nope, nope. That is wrong. That is wrong. Why is it there? In a wrong place. You want a star too, please? All right, photo lady. I got you. I got you. We got you with the star. We'll get you happening. We'll get you happening right there. Good to see you. Love that picture. That looks like a Marine. I believe that is. I'd have to have it's either Navy or Marine. Thank you very much. That was for you. Yeah, I think that because I can't tell if that's a globe or not. If it's a globe, then that is a Marine. But you would have seen the actual the song much earlier on. Where did it go? Is this it? I think it is. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Is this it? Nope, that is definitely not it. I've got the wrong spot. I know that I've got it here. Let me see. Is it in the jazz? No, that's where it should have been, but it wasn't. Why is it not there? Songs from jazz. Yeah, I got that one. And I've got that album. I bet you I've got it in a different folder altogether that's in a different place. Let me see. Open a new tab. Let me see. Here. Albums. And yep, there it is. I knew I had it in a different spot. So this one here was one that I had to rewrite. It is. And I wanted you guys to hear it. I couldn't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I knew what it contained, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought you would like it. Video file. Is it going to show up as a video file? Nope, it didn't show up as a video file. All right, let me open this thing up real quick. It'll just give me a second. So this is one that I wrote a while back. Present, share screen, and I thought it was very appropriate for the time. So here we go. Oh yeah, I had that right there.
Toys scattered round the room, what a sight to see. From G.I. Joes to Barbie dolls, they're all staring back at me.
Yep, that was Valhalla. Another one that told me
in
about
this
it.
Dusty old attic, where memories lie, I grabbed my trusty harmonica, let out a soulful cry. Little green army men, standing tall and proud, they fought battles in the backyard back when I was just a child.
Love you, brother.
But now they're covered in cobwebs, forgotten in the years, the magic they once held, now lost in ancient tears. I delve into the dungeons where dragons used to roam. With my imagination, it felt just like home. Tall tales of wizardry with spells and magic rings, but now those enchanted moments are just distant childhood dreams. The smell of old wood and paper takes me back to when the world was full of wonder and dreams knew no end. Every corner of this attic holds a piece of my past, each treasure a reminder that time moves too fast. Little green army men, standing tall and proud, they fought battles in the backyard back when I was just a child. But now they're covered in cobwebs, forgotten in the years, the magic they once held, now lost in ancient tears. A toy train on the table, its track long worn away, I can hear the whistle blowing from those long lost days. And the teddy bear with button eyes, missing part of his ear, was once my greatest comfort when the night brought little green army men, backyard back when I was just a child, but now they're covered in cobwebs, forgotten in the years, the magic they once held, now lost in ancient tears. I pack up my harmonica and take one final glance at this attic full of memories of a time I can't relive again, but I'll hold them in my heart through the laughter and the pain, because in this dusty attic the child in me remains.
Oh, and there's one, and see, Tug, a new song for DUI guy is good. Yeah, that is a very good one. Tug's new song for that one is hilarious. I love that one. What I'm going to do is I want to see if I've got this other one available. And this one is a little more bluesy, just so you guys know. Let me make sure it's the right one. Oh yeah, this one is like Delta blues right here. I think you guys are gonna like this one. Yeah, this one should get you going really good. This one. This is one of the early ones that I did that I had to go back and remake because it just wasn't complete. Yeah. If you live in Atlanta, you know about this. DeKalb, Decatur, you know all about this song right here. If you've ever been there. Woo, yeah.
I fall tipping down, they lost days, the lights were low and brown. Found myself a corner to drink away my blues. When a roughneck stranger said, son, I don't like the look of you. Oh, it's a long way down to that county jail, from a dive bar brawl to a lonesome cell. I won that fight, but it didn't go so well. Now I'm paying my dues in the Fulton County jail. We traded blows, cursing, bottles hit the floor. He swung a wild left hook, I gave him 3 or 4. The barkeep called the sheriff, lights flash, sirens wail.
You guys like? Now, whenever I was, because Valhalla jumped in here, I talked with Valhalla like it was the day before. Max Murrah and Valhalla were as I was trying to remember all the people that I talked to about that. They were telling me that's a really bad idea. It was the two that really had a lot to say about it and said, dude, you really want to watch your channel like get tanked? And at the end of that stream, I had Uncivil Law came by. I think there was about 5 or 6 like bigger names that came by that day, and that turned into being a thank you to the mods. And I'm not ending the stream, so don't think that I'm ending the stream. I want you guys to see the gratitude that I have for my mods, because they really make this channel so much. And so don't leave, but just enjoy this, because it's good. Just trust me, it's good.
Don't forget your towel.
That's not the end of the stream, but that was what I played at the end of the stream. Aw, you're touched. You should be. But then again, it's a little touched before you came on. That's true. That's true. That's back whenever, and I joke not, the mods that I have, I've had for a long time. I've only removed a few because they wanted to stir up drama. They wanted to create problems on my channel. And I've always felt that you want to surround yourself with people that are good, and stay away from, causing problems with one another as much as possible. It's always a plus. That's always a plus, is having these wonderful group of people that come in. And I didn't realize this until well into this year. I mean, we're almost at the end of the month. My channel started 3 years ago in December of last year. 3 years ago, December last year. And it's grown and it's done so much. And I've learned so much. An amazing amount of stuff. Learned how to actually moderate a channel. I wasn't a mod before I started streaming. I just grabbed a microphone one day and jumped up here and started doing this stuff. And I'm still learning, still getting better at what I'm doing. I don't know how good I am. I don't judge it on anything other than whenever I see all you wonderful people come in here and enjoy what I put out, and that it warms my heart every single time. It warms my heart every single time. And there was, speaking of warming my heart every single time, there was a song that I ran into on here that I wanted to show you guys. It is if you understand Spanish, you'll understand the song. If you don't, well, you're probably going to have a hard time with it, because I did do a English speaking virgin. Jeez, listen to me. I did do an English speaking version of it, but I did it mainly in Spanish. So if you understand Spanish, this song is going to be for you. And I hope you enjoy it, because it's let me see if I can find it here. That one right there, and I'm pretty sure I put it in here. Nope, I just saw it because it was so good that I was like, I've got to keep this song. That is not it. This is this the one? Nope, that one's not. Oh, I can't play that one. That one will get me in trouble. That is, yeah. I think this is the one. I'm gonna make sure. Yep. Now I think I've released this on the stream, so it's going to be one that comes out a little bit later. Oh, we found you through Tug and Megan. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did too, Emma, because I mean, I've not always been like the nicest person. There we go. Thank you very much. That is for you right there. I've not always been the nicest person on YouTube, so it took a lot. A lot. Give us the. No, there's not going to be any geckos. I don't have geckos. Let me pull this thing up real quick. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Ah, yes. So if you understand Spanish, you'll understand the lyrics behind this. It took a while to get the translation in Spanish, so it's probably going to be really, really wrong, but it is a fun one. So I'm going to play this one for you, and then of course I will probably be ending the stream up after that. So give me just a second to pull this up, give you the music, and that should work. There we go. And here we are. Let's do that. There we go.
Escondidos en las sombras, que vista tan genial. El poder nos agarra fuerte, pero somos corteses. Las voces susurran dulces tonterías, no es grandioso. En la noche interminable estamos en alta demanda.
Promesas vacías como caramelos en un palo. Libertades que niegan, pero somos astutos. Líderes aferrados al poder como su juguete favorito. Nuestras esperanzas se agotan, pero qué alegría.
Estamos oprimidos juntos, una acogedora pandilla. En las calles nos levantamos, pero es solo por la vista. No puede mantenernos abajo para siempre, no es encantador.
Iluminaremos los cielos en nuestra queja desesperada.
El día de las elecciones se acerca, qué espectáculo emocionante. Votos emitidos con miedo, pero así es como va. El resultado es solo un juego, como la ruleta con un giro. Pero los resultados son siempre los mismos que lío.
Mantente firme frente al dolor, posa para la foto. Lucha contra la lluvia interminable con nuestra ropa elegante. Las cadenas de la tiranía se romperán,
No, eso dicen.
reclamaremos nuestro
Nombre, pero tal vez no hoy. Estamos oprimidos juntos, una encantadora dificultad. En las calles nos levantamos, pero no por despecho. No puede mantenernos abajo para siempre tal plan divertido.
Iluminaremos los cielos en nuestro sueño compartido.
Yes. Sorry, you lost all the hellos. Got distracted. Danceling. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Much love. Yes, much love. Thank you guys for coming by. We got 420 of you fine folks still hanging out here. I'm going to be slamming you guys over there to the expert, which I'm sure that he'll be showing you guys over to Valhalla awaits after that. We'll go watch some baby goats. And watching those baby goats is so much fun. I am going to end this thing. I'm going to take my happy ass to bed, and hopefully I feel much better in the morning than I do tonight. Everyone have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, all you super chatters. Thank you. Thank you for just everyone. And, keep your prayers out for Tug. I'm sure that he'll be fine, but, that little bit of prayer, it ain't going to hurt you. It doesn't cost you a single thing. So show them a little bit of love, and everyone have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow with hopefully Volstorm reading the deposition and maybe going over some other stuff. So it'll be a fun one. Peace.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's. Agenda will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same effing thing.